Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hope you're having a great day, great innate day when you're playing some Cuphead. And maybe I'll be talking about nothing. Maybe I'll be talking about stuff that's happening. Thank you so much for the insanely huge, ginormous $5 super chat by Hollow Nate. Let's get it where it's that super chat goal. Thank you very much. Who is Cuphead? Cuphead is a game. Once again, thank you very much for the insanely enormous $5 super chat by Hono Nate. He says nothing. He just says, nothing. Just showing some support. Yeah, we're gonna be playing a little bit of Cuphead today. It's a very difficult game. Meanwhile, I think even before we start, I'm gonna showcase my dinosaur. Because every man should have a dinosaur. It's part of the man starting pack, if you don't know it. Uh, 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 um, uh, Bring it. Okay, there we go. So we got that. Before we move forward, let's get the dinosaur. I love my dinosaur. So cool. Mm, mm. Okay, we're almost there. Second. Let me big. Look at that dinosaur. I really like my dinosaur. Yeah. Hey. So we're gonna be playing a little bit of Cuphead today. It's a very cool, interesting little game. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of that. I might talk about negativity. Am I a negative force in the world? Maybe. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing this one.
This match will get red hot. Now go!
We have some dragons primed and ready to be painted. That's cool. Okay. Damn. Then with a few demons. Thank you very much to Hold On Day for insanely huge $5 super chat. Insanely huge, enormous $5. Such a handsome little devil, that dinosaur. He is pretty cool. Same with a few demons. What do you play exactly? Good evening, Bree. Welcome. And good to see you, Daria. I don't know if you're still here.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
We got that. Let's retry it.
This match will get red.
I'm not gonna be able to kill it with that. We got you. We got you. We got you. Again. Hero escape. I have about 4,000 points of not 4,000. I have like 2,500 points of Sisters of Battle at this point, and Spearhead of and the Spearhead of the Seraphon, which is cool. So what I was going to talk about this space is the negativity. I'm a big meanie, you know, nasty, what some would say. And it's not just a cartoon. It's this game. This game is called Cuphead. Yeah, I just need to stop being this kind of dumb. Wait a second. There it is. What is this? Okay. You go here. Yeah, I'm finishing my army for Sisters. I just want to have like a lot of different options. There's been a little bit of cool things around lately. But I was gonna talk about negativity, I guess. How negativity affects our space. As someone can attest in this channel, I am a big mini head. Cuphead is also slang for person who who has a hollow skull. Interesting. Damn. Jesus. By the way, I beat this guy first try. If you had to use the upgrades.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Sure, Elder. I'm working at Jamaica, yes. You know, this is one of those streams where we're trying to grift. Not really. Today is just a fun little one. It means absolutely nothing at the end of the day. Unless you are some kind of religious bullshitter. Oh shit, what? Ooh. It's called Get Good. Yeah. Let's move this up. Nah, I've been like the worst. In accordance to most people, I've been like real mean. But it's mostly because I am annoying, I guess. I'm not doing that. I'm having. Everybody has troubles, right? There we go. Finally, it's going. Again. Everywhere is a grave, just different problems, like cough, the coffee syrup. Thank you very much to Home Loan Day for insanely huge, enormous $5. I thought you had been quite calm as of late. Maybe. In reality, I don't think we are that different to any friend group. Em- Emmett's hate mailer. Emmett's hate mailer will be delighted. He has returned to gaming, if only briefly. That's true. I mean, I just do some can't kill that? What? Oh, what? I'm so confused.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
That was a bug. Quite literally a bug. Somebody should clip that. Damn it. It's good to see him back to gaming. Hey, Dragon Horizons. Good to see you. I'm really bad at this game, by the way. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it was starting already. It's the third time. The third time I do that and I die. Jesus. Yeah, the most common critique of my debate with you was I was too nice. Which is a misunderstanding of what debate even is. In my opinion. Alright. I'm not gonna go through with it if I don't actually put some attention into it. Yeah, the negative space of the internet. Nah, I'm not watching Billy Bop. Just playing this with Bree in the background. I wanna try to play this. That's what I'm gonna try to do. And you know what? There's like a couple of people that I think are really bad for the debate space. People who don't really know what debate is. Oh, that's another bug. And say retarded shit about debates. It's really annoying. But anyway, I'm not gonna say I did the most excellent job ever. I will say I enjoyed the debate a lot. It was fun. And I think a lot of people who understand what the debate was about were able to actually get a lot out of it. There we go. Come on. Logos, what is this? Before we move forward, thank you very much for the insanely huge $10 super chat to Hold On Nate. It says in $10 enormous. It says, in my opinion, some people just cannot separate their ideas from themselves and end up getting defensive butthurt. Yeah. People want mudslings. They do like mudslings. It's a good thing about it. But I was gonna talk a little bit about the idea of actual negativity, like with things that are bad. We're in that space that is a little bit complex in the sense of we don't know each other for real, right? And it has taken me a while to understand that you don't actually know a lot of people. You have an idea of who they are. It might be the case. Oh shit. It might be the case that you have some ideas of who they are, but it doesn't mean you know them. So you gotta have your expectations in accordance to that, and also understand that this is the internet, kind of. So it is hard because there's a lot of feelings involved in this kind of internet space. I remember telling Dusty once that all we have in the internet is pretty much our feelings. We don't really have much else. What else do you think you have at all? It's almost nothing, because you don't know them. You don't know people much. You gotta act in accordance to what you kinda know of them. We don't know much about them, to be fair. Damn it. Almost worked.
This match will get red hot.
Oh yeah, the subjectivism that we are subjective in a lot of senses. It's just that we are not only subjective. That's one of the problems I see in a lot of people. They think that they are only subjective. But no, we are more. We have higher logos, higher status, baby. We're getting there. We are getting there. One of the cool things about the internet, though, is that you can actually meet people sometimes you won't have access to ever. And in the past, one of the cool things about the internet was you have access to other like a status of people. You really did. Not everyone's the same. Oh shit! What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, whatever.
Here goes.
Most amazing stream ever, I know. I wanna be playing next week for the first time a Warhammer game. And I'm really, really excited for that. Like I'm counting the days, pretty much. Hoping that it all is as cool as I think it's gonna be. Never played anything like that. Nationalism is a bad word. It is a bad word. To some. But no, it's not a bad word. It's just that there's a lot of different stupid people in the world. Oh shit. Eh. I tried.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
By the way, thank you very much to Kyle for the insanely sorry, thank you so much for Kyle Denial for the $2. If you're a broke boy, you say so. Thank you very much for those two. That is very greatly appreciated. Let me check. I think we actually got to the point in which we actually have to play it. I think that's the goal.
It was
What is going on? Yep, that is the goal indeed. Let's play nationalism so that everybody can get it. Get it. And then I'll continue talking about that. Damn, the dino is so cool. I really like my dino. It's Edu? No. It's it's a shame, and it's not because of them, right? But they uploaded Business Church to Spotify and other places, and now I have always get now I'm always getting copyright restricted because of them. But that's a great thing. That's a great thing. I just don't think the ease-off problem is an issue with the Orthodox philosophy. It seems to be more of a critique against naturalism.
Baby, don't be absurd. Nationalism's not a bad word. Nationalism. Nationalism. Baby, don't be absurd. Nationalism's not a bad word. Nationalism. Nationalism. Well, I'm ready. Cashed in my tokens, I'm ready. No longer broken, I'm ready. Thank God I'm found and I'm ready. Trapped through the ceiling, I'm ready. Gonna bare my soul and I'm ready. Go toe to toe and I'm ready. Like a midnight show and I'm ready. Burn down the building, I'm done placating to the wisdomless. I got a deep dark shadow where my fingers itch. I'm gonna save this country, gonna save these kids. I'm gonna show these niggas what the white man is. I'm gonna save this country from the lying Jew. Gonna deport these Muslims and I'm coming for you. We'll scrap the whole damn thing and we'll try it again. And this time you're not allowed in. Baby, don't be absurd. Nationalism's not a bad word. Nationalism. Nationalism. Baby, don't be absurd. Nationalism's not a bad word. Nationalism. Nationalism. The Jews, it's the Jews, the Jews.
I hope my hate mailer is delighted.
It's the Jews, the Jews, the Jews,
the Jews,
the Jews,
the Jews, the Jews, it's the Jews. Stop pulling this getting way too cozy. These media homos getting way too nosy.
All I ever heard a black man
Say you owe me. If it wasn't for us, you'd be accountable, homie.
It's time we start getting the respect we deserve. Instead of giving these people something they didn't earn. These immigrants showing out with a whole lot of nerve. If she was back home, baby,
Then
they would have beheaded
use
her. Baby, don't be absurd.
Nationalism's not a bad word. Nationalism.
Nationalism. Baby, don't be absurd. Nationalism's not a bad word. Nationalism. Nationalism.
Pretty sure that the is odd problem is more of a derivation of other issues that you may have when it comes to the reality of where we live and what we should be doing. And you don't get it from what is happening, you get it from a higher ideation. So when you are doing the ESOS problem, it's a naturalistic problem because you don't have access to anything higher than. Well, wrong. First off, and to get this right. The natural standard. That's what is an ESOS problem in and of itself. Get good scrub. I remember being able to defeat this boss, by the way. Although I think I did it with a friend, so doing it alone is not as easy if you consider. Oh my god. Then Lyman really destroyed philosophy? I don't think it was the Lyman. Like, philosophical ideas were always a little bit over. Like, the point of the philosophy in a lot of senses was not to become a sophist, so there's a lot of sophism. Which, oddly enough, what's his name? Socrates was pretty much called a sophist. Matao made the games look like a Sneeko. I saw it. It was an okay-ish showing. Obviously, Mato has all of the information, so he looked better. I will say that. Oh my god. Really? Frog? Thank you. Maybe not.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
Yes, that is a problem with the naturalistic worldview. They don't have access to higher power. That's why they can never derive an odd from an is. What was I thinking? I was reading chat. I wasn't thinking. I was just reading chat. Okay, let's go. Oh no, stupid tiger.
A great slam and then some.
What is a genocide? A genocide. Well, isn't Jenny like the girlfriend of Forrest Gump? I think it was Jenny, right? So a genocide is what you get after watching Forrest Gump. But that is just my opinion. Myron can tell you. Myron is just when it came to his position in the whole thing, he's mostly concerned about, and I would be concerned too in why are we using resources to help another country. I think that is like the greatest criticism people have of Israel, is like they really believe we're using resources that should not be used in the aid of another country. I don't think that's correct though. Like I really... Okay, frogs, frogs. Finally. No, I know. It was a joke. The Gino, you know, the Jenny C side. Oh my god. Perfect. What about you? I am. You're spooking the fish. Jesus.
Here comes a spooky bunch.
You're up.
Gosh, didn't know how to thank you for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't introduce myself. I'm legendary in Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those. Speaking of magic, please accept this gift. Thank you. There are other mausoleums around the Equal Isle. Just wonder. Okay. The, the is-odd problem is set up like this by Hume. We cannot assume we have moral odd from factual observation, which presupposes empiricism as true. In his argument, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you don't have a higher standard. The thing that happened ought happen if you believe that the ease is you know, if you believe in the observation of things, why would you believe that there is a way other than that should have happened? Okay, super. Oh, that's it. I don't have charms. Okay, but I got a super now. Do I have? Oh, I do have. Let's go to shop. Short range with great damage. You can keep it close to your target. Extra hit point. Okay. I'm gonna take this one. Automatic parry. First parry moves automatic. All you need to do is jump. Oh, I don't have. Medium range with damage with slow rate of fire. Okay. Bye. Oh yeah, I got an extra life. We already did that one. I should have said Jenna. Yeah, Jenny. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god. I'm getting fucked. Let's try it again. Oh my god. What? Oh, are you serious? Oh. I'm dead. I am dead. So he was making an argument of self-critique, but realizing he ends up creating a tool that can destroy anyone who proposes empiricism, materialism, but it has an effect on Christian frameworks. As long as yeah, it is different. Orthodox Christian. Apparently, I can't be an Orthodox Christian if there's no church. You can always go to the. There's ways to do it, but it's preferably if you talk to a priest. I will recommend you to do that. There are ways to get a hold of them. Oh my god. Okay.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Wrong button. Wrong button again.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
You can always put Christ first. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about being humble about yourself. You have to humble yourself. That's like the only thing you have to do. Like, understand that you need a spiritual father. Oh my god.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're up.
What?
A great slam and then some. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
I'm dead. Oh no. What? Well, I didn't do any damage anyway.
Surely brewing. Here goes. Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
Great. But yeah, asking for help will help a lot, obviously. Great. I mean, dumb. In the dumbest way possible. I tried Sunday, everyone else in my family thought Fridays first. Just start your own ministry. Press beat. Come on, Kokomo. I'm sure you're Roman Catholic. Stop. Stop the cap. I'm gonna tell you how to do it, Daniel, in a moment, okay? We're gonna be learning a lot. We're gonna be leering. It's gonna be my grift break for a moment there. We're gonna be leering a lot. Oh my god. But yeah, you should actually email or call if you can. There we go. Step up, boys and girls. So Clem is gonna teach you something. I don't know if I'm gonna teach anybody something. I'm not like a teacher. Oh, I'm almost done. I hate this game. Why am I even playing it? Are you serious? There we go. These are Elden Ring. I think these. Thank you very much for the insanely huge, enormous $5 super chat by none other than Honlon Nate. Thank you so much for that. He says, "Step up, boys and girls. Uncle Emmet's gonna teach you something. I can teach some philosophy. I'm not a great teacher. I just go on and tell you to. Well, I think I can be sometimes." Right, that was pretty good. We did, boys. Nice. Soul contract. No, we already did that one. We can go there. Alright, we're cooking. We're cooking. I don't think I've never done this one. Oh, there's two of them. Let's see you. I need to do the blueprints. Airplane blueprint. Difficulty threshold. I think this is harder because it's less responsive than Elden Ring. You can do things in Elden Ring to make the game a lot easier, but you can't do that here. But I played a lot of Elder, just not enough to go through all of them. Square shoot, circle special, cross parry, triangle shrink. Oh, okay. You can actually shrink and keep on shooting. Oh, but you have a lot less range. Alright. Interesting. So I think this is gonna be the first one. This is Zeppelin.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
I'm gonna play this, but I see somebody play it a lot. What? I didn't know that happened. Oh, okay. I'm dead? Yes. Dark Souls, I don't want to play Dark Souls. I don't know why. I'm not a super Souls-like gamer. I enjoy other kind of game. My favorite kinds of games are like tactical games. I really like tactic games. I'm not good at them, but I really like tactic games. The one that makes you think about all the cool thingy before you do them, and you have your good, cool units, and then you do the thing, and then ends up being worse than what you thought it was gonna be. Oh my god. Okay. Shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Yes, Here's a Magic will be one of the things that I will probably enjoy a lot. I might when I'm completely done, like my brain can't take it anymore, I might just start up yeah, when my brain can't take it anymore, what I'm gonna be doing is probably wait, what? Alright, let's go.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
Okay, my bad. Trying to kill you. Oh no. Yeah, my favorite games they're actually CRPGs. Those are my actually favorite games. They all are weird and they all are pretty much Dungeons and Dragons light, but I really like them. They're like my favorite ever. There's nothing better than a good CRPG. Jesus. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. The building is pretty cool.
A great slam and then
The first part of this thing is actually pretty easy. Bye. Moving back and forth. Is this your favorite game? For real? I say it's very easy and I fucked it up so hard.
it's on. A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Yeah, when my mind can't take it anymore, I'll play something else. God. This is going well. This is going too well. To be honest. Oof. Bitch. Oh, crap. At least I know that. Oh, I'm dead. It's cute. I like cute. Are you trying to cheer me up by playing it? I'm a girl, so of course everything's about me.
A great slam and
Yes, of course.
you're up.
I'm torturing myself to play a game that is way too hard for me. That I made a joke about that I made a joke about being great at it.
Brawl is surely brewing.
Um,
Now go.
Jesus fucking Christ. Bitch, there you go. Oh my god. There we go. Come on. Come on, whore. Bye. Oh my god. Really? Really? I fucked that up? I didn't even know you could fuck that up. Oh.
A great slam and some. Here goes.
I love Nier Automata. It's such a good game. I just don't like that I have to play it like 4 times to get to the. I didn't want to play as 9B, 9S, whatever his name is. It's so annoying. Not my favorite. Not my favorite thing to play as him. Love the game though. I think it is 9S. Get fucked, scrub. That was me, by the way. There we go. It didn't work. Okay, my apologies. I still have the... I didn't realize I still have the counter. The slap counter there. I've been baiting to Philosopher's Perky and then Evangelist. Have to go. You'll have a good night. Have a good night, Elder. Rest well. I don't think you were evangelizing, but that's fine.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Bye. Oh my god. Fucking bullshit. Oh my god. But yes, the answer is yes. I'm playing this to cheer you up.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Really? Bye. Nothing worked. Nothing worked that time. Did you see my dinosaur? I have a great dinosaur. The dinosaur's to cheer me up. Nice. That worked. Oh my god. What is that? What the fuck was that? Well, seeing you struggle makes me feel better. You mean. You meanie. Oh, shit. Shit. People don't know that, okay? But the actual meaning of the internet is not me. The actual meaning is none other than a pharmacat. Miss that. Miss that by a mile. Look. There we go. Good job, girl. Good job, girl, again. Thank you. I guess I'm in the right place. And at the right time. What the fuck? Oh no. Do you think this is a struggle? Try doing mythic dungeons in WoW? Come on. No one cares about WoW. Not even WoW players care about WoW anymore. Really? You're gonna tell me that you're gonna give more of your money to Blizzard, the company that hates you more than any other company in the history of gaming? Did it... What? Oh. You haven't gotten to the hard part of the game yet, I know. I'm not saying that I'm good at game. It was a joke, Elder. Somebody took it way too seriously when I said it. Which was part of the joke, by the way, to make it look like it was too serious. There we go. Let's go exit to map for a second there. That was the thing that I needed. Emmett, where are you gonna play? I think you will love it. Whenever you want to play Overwatch. I have Overwatch. I'm just the worst Overwatch player you ever meet. I have friends who won't play with me Overwatch because they know the pain and suffering of Overwatch, of overwatching with me. Of course I've heard of Overwatch. Great. I refuse to? I don't remember ever refusing to play Overwatch. I said that I was the worst. I know that I know how bad I am at Overwatch. Like,
This match will get red hot. It's on.
oh god. You see the scoreboard? So it's like, 3 kills, 3 deaths, 5 assists, stuff like that. I had scoreboards that were like 0, 13, and 4. So yeah. And I tried. I try. I'm just bad at that game. Okay, yeah, we should do an Overwatch game. I need to install it though, and I don't know if I have. Oh my god! I always got top card as Mercy. Yeah, not me. I was the guy blamed for losing, and they were right. Bye. Thank you. What the fuck is going on? Did that hit? I'm not even sure that hit her. Bitch. I did acquire Stalker for that game, yeah. Did you guys know Christ is God and he loves you? Pretty nice, huh? Yes, we do. Is people obsession with League of Legends warranted? The game in and of itself, yes. So League has a couple of things that made him the behemoth that it was. First off, it was able to run on a potato, like anyone could play it. It was good enough that people were able to enjoy it, and it wasn't as complicated. Right now, the game the game is evolving in an anti. So the good things that people enjoyed about League were they could be as mean as possible, pretty much. And now they can't, so it's less likely that people actually enjoy the game, and there's a good thing about the game. Bye. Go back. Okay. Move. Jesus. This fucking thing is annoying. Oh, whoops. Ducky, it's weird being a girl. I tell ya, he even found my... Whoa. They need the B-Bucks. Mercy's the best hero. I don't know. I think so. Well, it was... She got super nerfed not long ago. She used to be able to rest everybody, and now she can only rest, I think, one. It was like one of the greatest nerfs of the generation. Still good, and she's still like really good at healing, but it's not what it used to be. But Sagittarius. Thank you. So nice. Really enjoy that. Favorite thing in the world. I don't think that hit, by the way. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it didn't hit. Okay. Shit. Whoa! Did you hear Trump's trying to pass a federal carry law? I hope he does. That would be so good. Don't become a scene for saying hi and getting excited. Oh no, who getting excited about what? Okay, that's good. You got the Hildeberg soul contact. Okay, that's nice. What are you? Why look it up? It's not my fault being busy fighting out those casino debtors. Now I gotta save up to have my blade fixed. Help me, I wish some good buzz that King Dice one. Is this the one?
A great slam and then some.
Oh, great. This bitch. I think the beginning of this is not that hard. I don't remember. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Pfft. It's gonna come back. Yep. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Hello, Abby. Oh, I thought Abby was here. A stoic, that's not how you spell that, but the point stands. Yeah. You all sound miserable. Maybe we are miserable. Would that be so bad? Oh! Jesus. What am I doing? There's like 5 things in the screen at the same time. I just don't have the brain capacity to look at them all. It's like they want me to use my peripheral vision, but I have none. I really don't have a peripheral vision. Oh wait, that's not the... Okay. Oh, great. My favorite thing in the world. Oh no. You all sound miserable. Miserable? What's wrong with misery? Missouri sounds the coin there. I'm completely happy, Ducky.
This match will get red.
It's been a bad year. I've been having a bad couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. Not the happiest guy in the bunch as of right now. I'm a cynic more than a stoic.
You're up.
I'm not a cynic. I don't even know what I am. Oh my god!
This match will get red hot.
Life isn't for elliptics. Elliptics. I don't know what elliptic is.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
I think that is the popular opinion, to be honest. Like, most people don't care about any of that. And I don't think they need to or should. God. Really? Alright. I don't think the cynics nor the stoics nor anybody actually cares.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
It's so much bullshit in the screen at the same time.
Here's a real high-class bout.
It's seizures. Oh, I mean, I know what epilepsy is. I just didn't thought it was on. I just didn't thought it was. Okay, it's fine.
Here goes.
I think I can do this thing on the pink one. Can I? I need to know. Yes, I can. That's one less. I'm happy with that. Oh my god, I didn't see that, obviously. There we go. Really? It's not a ellipsy. Bless your heart, Emmett. I feel like I play, but not video games. No, I couldn't play soccer. I'm not a soccer player. I'm gonna be honest. What the hell is this? Okay. Hey, I can. Let's see if I can kill this
Here's
one.
a real high.
I don't think I can. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna try. It's just too much shit, okay?
A brawl is surely brewing.
That's unfortunate because he went to college for video games, not soccer. Jesus. Thank you, cat.
Good day for a swell battle. You're up.
You could just tell me I suck. It's fine. Even I play soccer and I'm not a things. Let's be honest. It's like
It's on.
American women love soccer for some reason. I don't know why, but American women just love soccer. To play it, not to watch it. Really? Really?
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Okay, thank you. Emmett, you want to dodge the things that damage you. I know.
A great slam
I know. I saw you play this game. I'm just taking a note from the way that you play it, Elder. Okay? I didn't do it this time. Oh. Soccer allow me to kick bitch. That explains why you love soccer. Okay, that was nice. Okay, got it. Let's get this one. I hate run and gun. Only took 36. Shut up! Oh, this. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. I cannot kill everything. There are ones that should not be killed. The third one is... What?
Here goes.
Great. I beat this one try? You're lying. You're lying, Lion. You're capping. Right. I fucked that one up. Doesn't matter.
Here goes. Now go.
Just run and don't stop. It's run and gun. Nice.
And begin.
I will get that coin, okay? I will get that coin. I don't give a fuck. Lion's got a point. You're better when you stop sucking. I know. I'm trying.
Here goes.
You should have seen Lion trying to play the game. He was doing so good. Bye. Jesus. Oh, something to kill me. I see you improving slowly. I'm proud of you. Shut up.
Now go.
Showing the clip, Emmet, so they can see. I don't even know the clip, okay? I felt bad for you. I felt so bad for you. I couldn't keep watching. I was like, how can I do this to my friend?
Here goes.
Cool Vic raid. First of all, to all the people who are coming here from Cool Vic, thank you. Okay, you guys are super cool. I hope you enjoy Cool Vic content today, as always. He has like the best takes when it comes to some dumbasses on the internet. If you are in Cool Vic's show, you probably should stop your internet career. And I don't mean Cool Vic is bad. I mean, you are doing something wrong with your life. Thank you very much for the raid. Cool. Cool's been doing a great job, by the way. He is like he's becoming one of the great, the actual winner of the panel versus people would say. We all know what you meant. It is true. If you are in Cool Vic's show, as part of the main people in the Cool Vic show, you probably should stop being on the internet. And it's not because Cool Vic is bad, it's because you are doing something wrong. It's a you problem, not a Cool Vic problem. What the fuck happened there? Oh my god. I didn't know. There we go. Yep. There is a video I would like to see in a little moment. Fuck. The video is about Nigmato. It's not Nigmato versus although that's a good video to watch at some point too. The only difference is I agree with a lot of the things, some of the things that people disagree when it comes to Israel, I would say. Like, I don't want to give money to Israel. I don't know why we have to give money to Israel. I don't think we have to. Oh, fucking Priscilla. Oddly enough, I think Banks was the worst in the episode. It wasn't Priscilla. At least Priscilla stood there for a while without doing anything wrong. Fucking Tengus. Yeah, I agree. I agree a lot with. Okay, there's a couple of things I disagree 100%. I don't think it's a genocide. It doesn't meet the definition. There's a reason for that. The dolo specialis is more than anything. Why it wouldn't be considered to be? Jesus. It's mostly the dolo specialis, right? That is the big thing that you will never find when it comes to the supposed when it comes to the supposed G side. Priscilla was entertaining, Banks and Desiree is super annoying. Desiree is always gonna be that way. If you haven't talked to Desiree, you would probably not know it, but Desiree is like the worst kind of woman. Okay, I'll take a break because I can't do this forever. I don't hate it, but I get annoyed. Let me see. It's gonna be Nigmato versus a commie. Fuck. Hate commies. There's nothing worse in the world than a commie. And what I wanted to show is how is it that Nigmato actually deals with these communists.
Go in there with our fucking guns and we say, give us your shit.
So you're going in with violence and you are and if they say no, what do? Do you shoot them? Who is going to be at the top to ensure that this system plays out the way you believe it needs to be played out? You are going to throw in jail.
Let's move a little bit ahead. Nigmato is like, I never talked to a communist. I want to say, by the way, the fucking commie is completely retarded. Probably lives with his mom and doesn't allow him to have anything in his freaking place.
Having a crooked flag and a blank wall?
100%.
Is this what dominance is for the new generation?
You have to understand.
It's a what? I'm sorry?
It's the whole thing, everything. It's the
No, you said something else. You said World War what?
That's not what I said. You're retarded.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Anyway, so are you for communism or are you against it?
What do you
So Nigmato says that he is he's supposed to be an engineer. I think he is a not electrical. God, I don't remember what he's supposed to be. A nuclear engineer, which makes sense, but yeah, I didn't know he was a nuclear engineer. I thought he had studied. He said that he studied history, so I don't know how he exactly ended up as a nuclear engineer. That's interesting to know.
think?
Well, I can't tell if you're trolling or not.
Yeah, I'm for communism, bro.
Okay, can you teach me why? Because I've never had a legit conversation with someone who was like pro-communist. Can you tell me why communism would be better, just value-wise?
Lots of reasons.
Give me your top reason first.
Top reasons: the dismantling of the global imperialist structure that defies humanity and exploits and destroys humanity.
So
I would say
communism produces.
He should go with Sneeko as a debate partner, Hidekachi. Yeah, I don't think so. But I can imagine Nick Mato destroying Sneeko and this fucker. So Nick is an interesting debater. He debates Israel, and he debates he does a good job in this debate. This is what I wanted to showcase. I think he's an interesting person.
Is more humane or completely humane tactics.
I would say that it takes away. I would say it takes the intrinsic value of capital over, or I'd say it takes away capital over people.
Okay, so it produces people over capital then.
Yeah, exactly. That's a much better way to put it.
Okay, and who how does communism, how is it implemented, and who controls it to make sure the system plays out the way it's supposed to?
Depends on your.
We're gonna see a little bit of contradictions, and I really enjoy how he contradicts himself, because every single time I see the capacity of the contradiction is the way they see. By the way, I didn't showcase it. I apologize. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to Scott Havett with the insanely huge, enormous $5 super chat. It was good seeing Rachel stand up for Andrew. Priscilla was one of the two that assaulted Andrew. Rachel absolutely loves Andrew. It was it was really good to see. Thank you so much for the 5. That's pretty. That's greatly appreciated. When Myra is all free Palestine and Jenna aside is and such, yeah. I think he wants communism. He can actually grow a beard. He can get his commie appointed beard.
Interpretation and what type of communist you are, but for
I'll go back into playing Cuphead in a moment. I just need a break.
me personally, I would say that there would be
I'd be
a vanguard, democratically representing the working class in different sectors.
And once again, I want to thank all of you who came from Coolvic channel. Thank you for coming from Coolvic, and also continue to support Coolvic. He's a great dude. Hit the like if you please, and we can continue doing this. That's gonna be pretty cool. Watching Cam do Umingili streams is based as Cam. Who's Cam?
Sectors of work. It would be comprised of a lot of pretty much the entire working class, not similar to China in like how it's structured, but in the
Right.
population and like its representation, given that like the Chinese Communist Party has like 100 million people in it.
So 100% of the people have to be working class, because you said in the entirety of the working class. What if you're not in the working class? Who is that top
Not everyone's working class. Teachers aren't considered working class.
Teachers aren't workers?
No, they're intellectuals, or not. They're more what's the word for it? They aren't bourgeoisie. I would consider them working class in most regards. You know, it's discussion for it.
I would have thought everyone would have considered them working class.
Yeah. I would too. Like, I have much respect for teachers, but it's more in the regards of the production of surplus value of.
So they're not part of the communist system, because you said the communist system was
Well,
made
it's
up
like
of.
it's like think of a metal worker, right? And like, or
Sure.
like someone that like produces a product and produces a commodity, compared to a barista, or like an HR, like some California tech department. You
So
understand?
there's a hierarchy. There's a hierarchy of values put on a metal worker versus, let's say, a teacher versus whatever, a barista.
Yeah, it's depending on what you actually like build for the.
So
the
the
society.
humanity that you said, it produces more humanity, or a complete humanity. Now you're putting an intrinsic value on someone who does this job versus this job. So this person is more valuable than another person. Isn't that kind of a lack of humanity and a break there?
I think that there are people that are more valuable than other people.
No, I agree. As someone who, well, again, I'm trying to actually learn from you, because I've never talked to somebody who's a well, one second. Let me just try to get this. Let me just try to get 1 second.
So we're gonna see in the beginning of the contradiction, right? We're the same. We're all the same. We did the same. We think the same. At the same time, it's not. Emmet completes missed my super chat. I didn't. I went up, didn't I? Yeah, I believe I did. K2 keep on trucking with insanely huge, enormous $5 super chat says, could you stream Citizen Vigilante? It's free for the next 48 hours. They banned it in Germany, so they put it free on X. Citizen Vigilante? Is that a game? What is it? Oh, it's a movie? Can you stream it? I don't think you can stream it. I'm gonna get a copyright. What I can do for everybody, if you want to, I'm gonna put the link. But thank you so much to you, K2 keep on trucking for the insanely huge enormous 5.
Out here. So as somebody, I'm trying to learn from. I've never really sat down and talked with someone that's pro-communist.
Go ahead.
I assume
Good night, Elder.
I'm pro-capitalist. I also put an intrinsic value on people. So it sounds like we're so far the same. The second question I have is, you said it's going to be democratically elected. So this is a full democracy in terms of who they elect into control the system?
I would say it's real workers' representation and real workers' thought, given that it's based around the entirety of the working class.
Okay, so certain people get to vote, and some people, if they're a teacher, do not get to vote.
No, not at all. So
Okay.
I guess there's a little bit of confusion on like this type of hierarchy that's like being built. It's not like a social sort of like class hierarchy, like based around like what your job is. It's more about what opportunity or what access do you have, or what material benefit do you get, depending on what you contribute to the country, if that makes sense. So if there's a more valuable job or a more sought after job, or say for example, I guess the best comparison I could put it is like within a capitalist framework, someone that's a CEO of a company, their son or something, he might have the access to go buy a yacht just because he's someone's son paternally, or it's like paternally rich and has like that access to generational wealth, compared to someone in a communist country that might be a doctor that has like this major breakthrough, or
they would also be rich if they did that.
It is a movie that's against the grape against in Europe. Yep, should be. Boring boy stuff? What do you mean boring boy stuff? What is this boring boy stuff? Boys are boring. Oh, I see. Cat is in the boys are awful phase right now.
To an extent in America.
No, if you had a major breakthrough in the medical field, you probably become a multi-millionaire, if not a billionaire, depending on what
it's arguable. It's arguable.
It's not. There's no one that's had a major breakthrough in medicine that didn't become very rich.
I don't know. A lot of them get killed.
Well, that's a different story. That can happen in communism as well. That can happen anywhere. But we're not talking about onesie-twosie examples of someone killing them. We're talking about...
Well, no.
Did I stutter? Yeah. The boys are just awful.
Because whenever we have a system like capitalism, right, that intrinsically puts the pursuit of capital over everything else, and we have these medical companies, they depend on staying afloat by treating
You don't think assassinations happen under communism? Can you explain the Bolsheviks for me, please?
Okay.
The Bolsheviks killed way more than...
Wait. So now you're trying to actually like debate about it. So let's go on.
Well, yeah, no, of course I am.
But let's not pivot from the point though, and we can go into the Bolsheviks in a second. So
okay.
So like address what I just said.
Which part? That people that have breakthroughs get killed and assassinated?
No, not that people get breakthroughs and get assassinated. That like intrinsically, what's it called? Man, you broke. Fuck. You
You're talking about
switched
the
the bulk
intrinsic value of somebody.
So they're talking about the intrinsic value of a person, but at the same time they're saying, well, everybody has intrinsic value, they're super valuable, and then they are moving back into, some people have some value and some people have some other value.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
it's
medical
about
companies
me.
that like that
It's
put
about
people
me,
over
guess God.
that it's cheaper
Just
to treat
picking on me
things
because
than it
I'm
is
playing
to
this and she's bored.
actually cure an illness. And
I
so a
think
lot
you
of these people
I
like
think you meant
die.
the other way around, right? I think you meant to say it's you get more money by treating than curing. I think that's what you meant to say.
That is, I thought that's what I just said. I might have misspoke.
I thought you said it was cheaper, but okay. Oh, you meant cheaper for like their end. Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's probably true. But that being said, do you agree that medical advancement and breakthroughs have happened more in capitalist societies than communist societies?
I don't even know because currently
The answer
today,
is by
like,
far yes.
uh,
In fact, the United States of America does more shared research in the medical field, meaning what they share for the whole world. They do more than the next, I think, every other country combined. So, and America is definitely not a communism. So, what you're saying doesn't make a lot. And again, I'm trying to learn from a communist standpoint. I'm trying to understand. What you're saying isn't just not true, it's the very opposite. Capitalism has produced more medical innovation and breakthroughs by far than communism has. You're muted, right?
If you want, what we can do, K2, is I could stream for a little while more, and then I could go Discord and I could watch it with you. I mean, with you, as in with everybody who wants to go into the Discord and watch the movie. We can do that. I'll probably put up you know what? Let's put up a poll and let's see if you guys want to watch the movie. If we get it, we get it, and we just watch together. Cat's cool. Cat is super cool. Oh wait, that's my
Right now.
But she's bored.
capitalism has been around for a lot longer than communism, so you can take that into account as well. And Karl Marx himself says capitalism is to build the industry, the material conditions.
I
for
thought it was
socialism to occur.
funny when
Not
you said,
only
"Did I
that,
stutter?"
you actually look at
Man?
like places like Cuba and China right now. They are making some of the biggest breakthroughs in medical development
Ooh,
in the entire world. Even despite having
Sure. Well, just so you know, China isn't really a true communism anymore. There's actually a book you should read on how China pulled away from communism. It's actually really good. But that being said, they do. I'm not going to say communism has never done medical breakthrough. I'm not going to give you Cuba as much, but I'll give you China. But still, not nearly as much as the capitalist countries.
So China's not. So China, of course, isn't communist as a mode of production. Not any single fucking nation was communist as a mode of production.
Right. So
But-
you're proving my point.
So would you consider like Lenin, right? Like Lenin to be a capitalist?
Not particularly, no. But maybe you can correct me. I'm not. I do know
Well,
who
yeah,
he
I
is, and
mean,
I
he
wouldn't call him
says-
a cap.
He
Go
says we use state capitalism to build the material conditions for socialism to occur.
I thought you
So-
said Marx said that.
Marx said that, but not state capitalism. Marx didn't say state capitalism. Marx spoke of capitalism to build industry. And Lenin, being a Marxist, he followed Marxist works.
Oh,
and
got it.
used
You're
state
saying they both believe
capitalism.
that. Gotcha.
Marxist-Leninist adaptation was to apply state capitalism, which is what China does now. So they're
Sure.
pretty.
So
they're
what?
honestly closer to communism than fucking the USSR was.
Okay, I don't agree. But that being said, this is kind of pulling away from my original question. Who is going to be at the top to ensure that this system plays out the way you believe it needs to be played out? Because I know you said there's different ways to do communism. I'm asking how you would do it.
so a good answer to this, and I'm not saying that it's a good answer. I'm saying that the way that I would, if I was a communist, I would say it is none. We don't want somebody at the top doing being like a super majority going like strange and telling people who exactly it's going to be. You want to do it a different way. You wanna be the way that it works is that the community in and of itself it's building on top of itself, and we don't need to have these big brother, but the community serves the purpose for everybody. And that is how it's. If you look at the books, that's what they say. It is. It can work because we need hierarchies, but I will be saying that there is no hierarchy.
it. Who's going to
Yeah.
be at the top?
A vanguard, a workers' vanguard.
You're a little quiet, but you said a workers' vanguard.
Yes.
Okay, so that wouldn't include people like teachers or baristas, or this is like metal workers and people.
No, they would have. Well, given that something like a teacher is a servant of like a servant of the state, you know, they're an apparatus of the state. I would say that, of course, that they would have representation within the government, and of course they would have say words within the government. But the consensus of the working class and the people that actually build the country, that's like what should be like taught in schools. You know, like whatever professionals decide that.
Who pays for like the factory and the supplies and the permits and everything? Everything that the worker doesn't do, everything else, who does that in your system?
The permits and stuff.
Not
like
just the
like
permits. I mentioned multiple things. Everything outside of the worker's literal physical ability. Outside of that.
The state. That's
okay, so the state is at top. The state is at the top to ensure all of this gets paid for and pushed. Okay, so where does the state get its
top? But it's a worker state. You understand that?
No,
Yeah,
I got you.
You're gonna like to get away,
I got that, but
boys.
the state is at the top. They have the highest power and authority over everyone else, and then there's hierarchy from there.
It's like every other country in the world ever.
Right, correct. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just making sure I understand your system because you made it sound like it was about like humanism and equality, but in reality, there's still a hierarchy just like any other system. My question for you:
if someone's born without legs, they're not gonna have the fucking same value as you. Like, if you're born with
again, I totally agree with that as a capitalist. I think there should be put value on certain jobs and people. Now that being said,
actually thinks that like life is equal like that. That's not
okay.
True.
So my next question is how does the state pay for all of these things? Because now it's no more private ownership, correct? You are now having the state pay for everything. Who's paying for it?
Production. We'd have to become a production state again.
Well,
we would have to build factories. We'd have to like create that like completely 100%. Like
there's no more public companies, so the stock market goes away completely, right? There's no more investments in that. There's probably no more Go ahead.
Well, it depends, because it depends on like the dialectical analysis of like where America is, and that's a very like debated topic in Marxist and even Marxist Leninists, because it gets into the specifics of like where this is like applicable. Like, is America materially, with the technological advancements that it's made, ready for full socialism, with the advancements in like AI agriculture? If we could, you know, push the pursuit of like, say, mining asteroids like NASA has been for quite some time, maybe figuring out ways to address like, you know, energy with green energy, cutting out the fucking dependency of like oil.
I'm sorry about your lamb cat. I really am. And I hope everything gets better.
Like down severely, not using like these fossil fuels like we need to, just to keep these fucking oil companies rich. We could actually focus on like production.
So you want nuclear power?
Nuclear and solar power would probably be the best. Yeah.
I'm a nuclear engineer, so I definitely support push.
So I see that most people have said yes, they want to see the movie. I'm not do. You know what? I'm gonna finish. No, I'm just gonna finish this video. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that. And we can just do it. I'm gonna spam the chat.
Pushing towards nuclear power, I agree. But I'm trying to figure out who's going to pay for the nuclear power plants. And you're saying production alone, but how could production pay for a nuclear power plant?
What do you mean? How could production, like, it doesn't have to be like about money.
What does a nuclear power plant?
Yeah, I just want to. Yeah. finish this, I'm invested. Yeah.
Produce generally.
Energy.
Correct. So when you produce this energy, right? Now, I guess you can produce some medical isotopes and stuff like that, but bar that, right? You produce this energy. How does that pay for building the nuclear power plant from the start? Right now, the way nuclear power plants work is it's private
I mean, we would have
investments
to.
that go
We
in,
would
but
have
if
to,
you're
like I
taking
said, we build factories, we build these things
through private
mining
investment,
minerals.
correct? Private people pay for it, and they take on the risk, which allows them to
It would be
be
the state. It would be the state like China.
right. Where
Like
does the
China does.
state perfect? Where does the state get its money? If you watch my channel, it's safe to assume you support Israel and you love your coffee. And if so, maybe give Iron Dome Coffee a shot. They have incredible coffee.
Except for this. This part is annoying. Let's go.
What do you mean? Where does the state get its money?
For example, today they tax people, right? But if there's
What is this with these fucking people just selling like some kind of brand of coffee thing? And why? I don't understand. There's like a billion things to sell. To be honest, when I see somebody wearing a beret, I just stop listening. Yeah.
no more billionaires or private industries or corporate taxes, where are they getting their money from?
Because all private property is owned by the state.
I'm
private
aware.
property.
I understand, but where are they getting the
So
money
I don't
from?
understand what you mean by like where is their money coming from?
So-
Like, the money,
so do you
they're
agree-
Creating the things, all the natural resources are owned by the state, right? All of everything.
Everything's owned by the state under your system. I got that. You're not
Yes.
answering my question though. Like, for example, do you agree under your system versus the system we have now, which is privatized capitalism? Under your system, do you agree the cost of what the state needs to produce will go up? Is that a fair statement?
To say that sorry, what specifically
The
will go up?
cost for the state will go up under your system versus today's system.
The cost for the state.
Yes, because they're now producing a lot, or sorry, paying for a lot more stuff than they pay for now. This is obviously a rhetorical.
I don't
The
know.
answer is yes.
I would argue the other way around, given that they are producing a lot of these things. I think that America should be making a lot more.
I didn't say anything about income. The income may also go up, but that's not my question. I said the cost will go up. I'm not talking about net profits or anything, just cost. The cost will go up, yes?
The cost of to keep America like running, like the cost of like
To
the state.
shift everything from private, which private investors put money into. Now there is no more money coming from private at all. $0. So now the state takes all that on. So the cost will go up. This is very obviously the answer is yes. And I'm okay.
Okay, but I have a beret. I have it looks cute with fall outfits. Well, if you use it, Cat, we can't hear you anymore. It's just the way it works.
Okay with that. Now, can you tell me where they're getting the money from, if not from taxes that they tax today on corporations, billionaires, millionaires, and of course the general public alike? How are they going to pay for all of this?
I would say that the state would be able to create the wealth through their resources and through what they have.
So pretty much he's saying, well, the state will be able to grow wealth through the resources of the state. So it is the thing that it is. I'm better seeing that hurt. Stop the cap, Cat. Stop the cap. We're talking about berets that have a star in the middle, in the center of them. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question, but my next question, I swear this will be my last question. My next question is all of the privately owned businesses today, what happens when, let's say you became president, you implemented, let's say you're a dictator and you get to do whatever you want, just hypothetically, you implement communism and now all the private becomes state owned. Are you just stealing this from all these people? Do you reimburse them like, hey, thank you for your business, here's some money for your business and we're taking it? How does that work?
All of the workers of that company will work for that company, and they
All of the workers of the company will work for the company. But an idiot. I really dislike commies. They're too stupid.
will either, depending on what you think, either
Get your iron coffee now. Emmet is worth every penny, but now to get a free wild smooch.
democratically run that workplace or have like some sort of
How do you shift to that though? The person that put private investment into
We go in
Google.
there with our fucking guns and we say, "Give us your shit."
Wow.
We go in there with our fucking guns and we tell them people some shit. And look at the face. It's like the moment the mask fell.
Okay, so you're going in with violence and you are and if they say no, what do? Do you shoot them?
Now we go to jail.
Okay, so you are going to throw in jail everyone that says, "Hey, I worked hard for this and I paid for this with my own money. Please don't steal this from me." You are now going to throw them in jail.
So if someone has a fucking oil rig and they said they worked hard for an oil rig, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, and what about, like, let's say Google?
I mean, that's kind of based. At least it's like the first time I listened to a commie being able to be like, yeah, I will use force.
The people that are at the top of the Google partnerships and all that, Alphabet, you're going to throw all them in jail too?
I would say anyone that doesn't actually create or work on Google and just kind of sort of leeches off the system. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you mean by leech off. They're the ones putting in all their money and taking the risk. They could lose all of it too. Like if a worker loses everything, he gets fired and he finds a new job or he gets laid off. If the owner, right, loses everything, they lose all of the investment they put into. So I wouldn't say it's nothing, but okay, fine. I appreciate the honesty, seriously. So you're going to throw all of them in jail. Who's paying for the jails? Because now the jails have just increased a shitload, right? And I don't know how long you decide to keep them in there for. Is it 10 years, 20 years, for life?
They have to. They submit the work like.
Ooh, until they submit. I never heard that before, but it's actually kind of interesting. The guys like using just force doctrine, which is again, it's interesting to see.
The general consensus for a socialist revolution to happen, the working class majority would be on side with us. So they would already have to submit to their workers.
Okay, I got you. So you're gonna go in with guns. The workers are gonna support it. And what happens if a worker's like, "Hey, I'm not for this. Like, I agree with communism, but you shouldn't be shooting or arresting people." What happens to that worker now? Is he gonna get arrested for interfering?
What do they do? Well, they're not going to be able to operate their business.
No. I'm saying if a worker tries to step in and say, "Hey, don't. This is not okay. I don't agree with you arresting people."
It was more of a
What would
provocation. Realistically, it's like, all right, so you guys are going to have to find something else. You can either work, you could be a very like elite level worker, or you can, figure it out. But you're not going to leech off of these people's labor.
Right, and if they
anymore.
say no, they go to jail. I got that. You said that already. But I'm asking you, what
they're
happens
like,
if a
"Oh,
worker?
I'm going to run this company. I'm going to keep this company. This is my company. Then I'm going to fucking put them in jail." Yeah.
No, I got that. You said that already. But if a worker were to get involved and get in between and say, "Hey, I'm for this communism and workers' rights, but I don't agree with what you're doing," are you going to arrest that worker as well?
Yes.
Uh,
I'm starting to believe.
On.
A lot of things. They can disagree if they want. That doesn't fucking matter.
Who controls the vanguard? Who's at the top of the vanguard that you mentioned? The state
So,
and all that.
so are you in this hypothetical? Is this like the general consensus of most workers, or is this just like a portion of the workers?
Well, whatever it takes to have you answer the question, you can pick. I'm not trying to be pedantic, but who's at the top of the vanguard / state? Is there a president? Is there a prime minister? Or how does this work?
Yeah, I would say.
You know what? We're learning so much. We're learning so much right now. Do you remember how the liberals are always telling us about, well, we have to protect the free speech and all that shit? Okay. I don't have the qualifications and equipment to be rational.
That each sort of sector of like of work, or like every like worker sector, or every single any member of the council could vote on this sort of like leader, maybe like a president of some sort.
Okay, so really, he would be a dictator because he's throwing people he doesn't agree with in prison. So you do have somebody at the very top.
How do you make that consensus?
Well, you just said you're going to throw people in prison simply for them saying, "Please don't steal what I paid for." That would.
Oh yeah, no, they can't have. If it's the means of productions, it's going to be led by the workers and owned by the workers. It's not going to be run by one person.
Well, it's never run by one person, public companies, like ever. Ever.
There's one person at the top that owns it.
Well, you
There's
just
an
said in your system there's one person at the top.
Who's the one person at the top?
I have a feeling that Cat's gonna go ahead and get some qualifications. And by that I mean she's gonna go get some koalas. Just to have the qualification.
I just asked you. You said, of course, it would be there's a person at the top of the vanguard. You didn't give him a title, but let's say president. You literally just said that 5 seconds ago. I just heard you.
Comrades.
Yeah, but I don't think that power should be split like fucking like warlords. I think it should be like the general. It should be like a democratic.
You just said under your
worker.
system there's someone at the top, then there's a vanguard which is higher than everyone else below them, and the state, of course, as well, all at the top. You just this is hypocritical. You just said that you would have that for your system.
No, not at all. Because this is the key difference is the perpetuation and the pursuit of capital, not in the interest of the working class. These people don't have to.
What are they? What? If this is, oh no, I can't look for this here. Okay, wet koala. Oh my god. Okay, I had a feeling. Is that an actual koala?
In the interest, they work for selfish interests. They don't work for anyone else but themselves.
Koala
So,
Maxine that can get
grow their portfolio.
behind.
Even some of like the biggest
What's wrong with trying?
Koalas are pretty histrionic, okay? They won't eat anything that the plant that poisons them at the same time. So, just letting you know.
To make what's wrong with making yourself better for your family? That's I feel like that's the same thing as a person at the top of your system.
Your family is one thing, but like hoarding capital for let's say
it's
like
much better to hoard power and throw people in prison,
which is the majority. I would say is pretty disgusting.
Right, it's much better. It's much right. It's right. Okay. Right, it's much better to hold power and throw people in prison for simply not agreeing with you. That's much better. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's like every government ever.
I don't know of a government that does that, at least here.
You don't know a government that throws people away for disagreeing with them?
Well, yeah, governments like the ones you're implying, absolutely, 100%.
You don't think America does that? You don't think America does that?
You think America tries to steal from people, and if they say, hey, don't steal my business, they'll throw you in prison forever? And even if America did do that, wouldn't you agree with it anyways?
So 100%.
Sure. Can you tell me who? And I'll look them up right now. Just give me the name of the person I'll throw in prison for life.
Any fucking imperialist.
Yeah, just give me just one. If it happens all the time, I'm sure one example shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, for sure. So this, in the regards of this, like trying to take.
Why the fuck did he take like? Oh, he took away his. For some reason, it looked like he was like. You know how a Sirkar sounds like he has a microphone down his throat? I thought he was trying to do the same thing.
Take over industry, right?
Wait, no. Just give me the name of the person that was thrown in prison for life. You said that happens all the time.
How about I give you people that were fucking cooed and killed?
Well, that's not what we're asking for. I mean, that sounds awful too, but you're changing the subject. You said that America throws people.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Can you just let me finish, please?
You're
trying to yell over.
Liberal, I get it. Shut the fuck up for a second.
Okay. Why are you getting angry? Why are you attacking me?
You're trying to steal my words and you're being a little soy boy.
Niggas like, why are you getting it? This is the other way that I could probably do things. Maybe be like, oh, why are you? But I hate it. I don't like it. I prefer to be a mini. I would go on and be like, fuck you, bitch. That's what I would do.
I'm live right now. We can rewind and hear what you said.
Listen. Just listen.
Why do they always get angry?
I was when I went to South Africa. Why did I say South America? I watched on a documentary of all the jungle animals eating this specific fruit, and they were all getting wasted. Marula fruit? Oh. I'll look for it in a moment.
When they listen, little boy. Listen, little boy.
Okay,
so you specified the exact same conditions, right? That's the exact same conditions, right?
It's not what I said.
But you said for jail, like they were jailed afterwards.
I'm giving you the exact
I'm
same
repeating
situation,
back
but
what
they
you
were
told
killed in
me.
Coot afterwards. They were killed in Coot. If you want to be like all fucking weird about, oh, well, they're in jail, not killed. Like, sure,
Well, no,
buddy.
it's
like,
not
take a
about
fucking
that.
Red-
I'm
like, go
just
back to
simply
Reddit with
saying.
that shit. Like, we don't
Okay,
care.
so
So, do you
okay,
want an example or
so
not?
okay, so in America, they went to a private owner and killed him or her.
No, I said internationally they did that.
Oh, well, that's not
That's
what
what I
we're
said,
talking about. You
imperialism.
talked about your own people. Now that sounds horrible
Yeah,
too, but
I'm
this is a
talking about
change
the
of
bourgeois
topic.
ruling class of America,
Okay.
100%.
I got you. So, yeah, I don't particularly agree with that, but this is a change of topic. I think
But
it's
you
very
agree
easy
with
to.
people going and imperializing the third world. I understand.
I don't think I said that. This is what's called a straw man argument. I think people do it generally when they're
Well, that's the
losing.
thing though, is like you want to skew just to like domestically, but like America does this exact same thing abroad that you're trying to like convict the like
Can't you
communism
be?
of doing.
Can't you? Well, first off, I'm not sure exactly which example you're talking about, but hypothetically, can't you just be against both things? I can be against your system.
Yeah. Not hypothetically, I could just be against both things. Oh, this thing is bad. I'm against bad. Yeah. And then I bought some liquor they made from it and brought it home for my collection. Did you taste it?
And that? Why does it have to be black or white and one or the other?
Well, because you're under the liberal system, so I just assume that you're like a destiny liberal, especially because you like have the estrogen in your voice. But sorry,
I don't know why you're attacking me exactly. I'm not a liberal. I'm conservative. But that being said, why are you attacking me? I'm just asking you questions. I can't hear you. You're muted. Also, aren't communists on the left?
because look, you tried to no, liberals are not on the left; they're right wing like you, so it's fine.
Well, classic
They're,
liberals are, but not today.
They are very much a very neoliberalist, controlled opposition. Really, is what they are. If you want to talk about
What
it
does
to the
liberal mean? What exactly?
liberal,
Yeah,
neoliberal.
I didn't say neoliberal.
Like a broad, I guess a broad definition.
I didn't taste the drink itself, but there were also some chocolates that contained the cream liquor, and I did taste those. Was it good? Sometimes birds eat fermented muscadines, forget how to fly. It's pretty funny. Damn. Just put them in a cage, you call it drunk tank.
Would be
It's
Hey,
funny how he
Jared.
keeps changing his.
Good to see you.
You said
what do you mean, my
liberals are
stance?
on the right. Just liberals. What is?
Yeah, but he said liberals are on the right. So this is they do the not true Scotsman fallacy all the time too. All the time they do the not true Scotsman fallacy.
Liberal mean? The word. What does it mean?
Liberal, I guess it's like whenever, are you speaking of like neoliberalism or what?
First off, you're the one that said liberals are on the right. So I'm speaking of the word liberal.
Okay, bro. So I think it's people that are individualistic in thought, people that are support free market. That's so it's usually under a capitalistic system. It's
In some cases, that's true. And in that cases, they have right-wing values. But in a lot of cases, they also have left-wing values.
then they're not liberals, huh?
I imagine that's how Emmett gets his spirits. I just get him drunk. Yeah, maybe.
No, you could still be liberal.
You can also do that with commies, by the way. You put them a little bit drunk, and then you put them in a gulag, and they're like, oh, and then you're like, oh yeah, 25,000 years for you for the crime of not agreeing with me. That's 100% what
In the classical sense, right? Classical liberals, for example, are for gun rights. So that's the liberal value, right? More individual freedoms. So in that case, I agree with you, and I don't see why there'd be anything wrong with that. Are you against individual freedoms?
I'm just against.
I guess you would be because you're a communist.
I'm against
Sure.
individual interests.
Okay. You don't have any individual interests at all? You personally?
I'm against individual interests that's like for a disregard of anyone around them. I think it's a very selfish way to live.
Again, you don't have any individual interest?
Well, yeah, like how I need to take a fucking shit in the morning. Like I have an individual interest to take a fucking shit in the morning.
I would say that's
so
an individual necessity. I wouldn't call that an interest per se.
All right, so I have an individual interest to have to eat pancakes one morning, I guess. Sure. There you go. Like,
do you
to an
agree
extent,
with
everyone has an
state-owned grocery
individual
stores?
interest, but there's a difference between like thinking of
Emmett put some box one in a bird bath, and now we have baby confluence. No, we're not. 50,000 slaps later. You know, I think the some of the people that are communists, they were just actually thrown as babies. Like they actually literally throw them head first into the floor. We're gonna find your parents and we're gonna prosecute them.
Thinking as an individual with disregards to anyone in your community or what's around you, I think it's a selfish way to carry yourself. I think that we should be focused more around
And the
community
individual
and
interest to
like
be the top
working class.
president,
Really.
and the individual interest to be the top president of your vanguard hierarchy, is that individual interest to now be in control of all?
I don't think someone like that should be in control.
Well, how do you know who they are? What if they're just lying?
Taking shits is an interest. Is this a hobby of you? I'll start some of you. I don't think so. Okay, I don't think it's a hobby for anybody.
Well, if they're smart enough to get to that, then whatever.
Okay,
Hey,
so
just
as long as
start
they
it.
can just have intelligent enough mind to trick people, then it's okay.
True.
Interesting.
That
Okay,
is the
well,
way to
thank you
go,
for
babe.
explaining your
Have an intelligent enough mind to be like whenever we look at someone like Mao or Lenin or say Marx or Engels even, I don't think that they were communists to fucking have power over people.
right.
It's very and I think that some of these leaders are very righteous in the way
You
they
you
operate.
mentioned Lenin a couple times. You do generally like Lenin or Marx, or
Of course, of course.
he killed 5 million people.
Really? Where'd you
Yes.
read that?
History.
History?
You're telling me
What
Lenin
exactly?
didn't kill? Well, it's 3 to 5 million. The estimates on the low end 3, on the high end 5. You don't think
With
he
the,
did?
what, are you, like because of the Civil War?
Well, it's a lot of it was because of the 1921 to 22 famine, but it was more than just that. Do you know about this? Have you read about it?
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows about the fucking famines. You also have to understand they
There
were
was also
feudal societies before
well,
that had many famines before.
there was also
It
state
wasn't something that was.
sanctioned.
It
There's
wasn't
also
something that was like
right. Okay.
unique to the communist revolution.
No, it
and they
actually
just came out of
was.
a
No,
fucking civil war.
actually, it very
Really?
much was. And also,
The
there was
SARS never
state,
had famines.
yeah. So there's also state sanctioned political.
What if I didn't meet walk with Franz Seconds and me said he had a cheating hobby? No, I don't. The special cheaters groups, yes, they do have those. Mr. Kami said cheating wasn't the interest of his. Exactly, that was what happened. Elder, gosh.
terrorism under Lenin. Did you know about that?
What, the Red Army? Secret police? What are you talking about?
What are you asking me? I'm sorry.
I'm asking you to specify what you're talking about exactly so I can actually address your point.
Yes, the state sanctioned terrorism, assassinations, and killings under Lenin.
Okay, you're saying that, but you're not saying like the specifics of it. Was it the Red Army? Was it
So
the,
it was actually it was 1918 and 1922 was the Red Terror. So there was a secret police known as the Cheka, right? Under Lenin, he authorized the mass execution of political rivals, striking workers, even people he suspected to go against him, revolutionaries. He killed in just that time frame, just those years alone, let alone outside of it, about 300,000 people through the secret police. Do you deny that? Do you think he didn't do that?
No, I don't deny. I know I don't deny that. People
But you
were
like
killed.
Lenin.
Of course.
Okay.
Of
Well, I
course.
appreciate the
You wanna-
honesty.
because you want to pull up your liberal facts of like, oh fucking he did like you're acting like
What is the difference
these
between a
people
fact
that
and a
were
liberal
these
fact?
people like there's not more
What is the difference between a fact and a liberal fact? Everything is the difference between a fact and a liberal fact. I'm gonna put the link to my Discord on the I'm gonna put it on the chat, and so that we can set up for the movie. I'm gonna end up these. Okay, I'm good enough boats. So we're gonna go watch a movie in a little while. I don't think I can just put it up on YouTube. So, but I'm just gonna finish this.
there's more nuance to fucking everything you read.
So I'm just
You
curious.
don't even know these like specific events
Okay,
in detail.
you're crashing out, but I'm just
How am I
curious.
crashing out?
just out of curiosity, you said my liberal fact. Can you tell me the difference between facts and liberal facts? Like, what makes something a liberal fact over just a fact?
It's just like you're reading shit off of probably the most propagandized. Or
So
what do you
you
want?
don't
ChatGPT
think it
right now or
happened?
something? No, I think it happened, but the way that it's like you're wording it is like a very Chat GPT sort of like response. Like you're not actually
Well,
looking at the nuance of any of the
I'm
situations.
not.
Like,
I'm not reading.
look at
I'm not
like
reading.
take
Okay,
Haldimor for
calm down.
example.
Calm down.
Like
Calm
you want
down.
it like
Calm
what do
down.
you mean? What, I'm
Just
calm. I'm
hold
talking about
on. So
Haldimor.
I'm not reading ChatGPT. I have a degree in history and I'm studying it. So it's
Right.
just
So let's
something
talk
from.
about Haldimor then.
So you want to change the subject? I gotta
No,
be
we can
honest.
talk
It's
about
about
the
1
nuances.
a.m. I was just curious what your system was, so I gave you the time of the day to explain it. You were honest. You explained it. It sounds batshit crazy. It sounds very fascist,
Yeah.
and
So
that's fine.
give
If
the
you
nuance.
okay,
So
okay, I got you.
look.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute you real quick so I can get this out. Okay. It sounds like this is what you're for, and I appreciate the honesty.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds absolutely insane.
He is
You sound
insane.
absolutely like a murderer, a thief, and thank you for your honesty. You screaming louder is not going to get me to hear you anymore. I am
It's
the
over.
president of your vanguard.
And you can go fuck yourself. That's the thing that's missing, Nick.
These people are insane. That's the first time I've ever actually asked a communist, like, hey, can you tell me legitimately, like, what's it like? And now I realize communism is even worse than I actually originally thought. I didn't really realize it meant to just arrest people who don't agree with them and murder them and agree with Lenin. That's insane.
It is. It's exactly what they want to do, by the way. That is exactly the way that they want to do it. Let's do business church.
I need 7 figures.
Okay, this is what I want at the end of the day. This is the thing that I need. I need to know. Okay, so let's listen to it because it's a feature, not a bug. It is very interesting that we're gonna end up going that way. I think watching the movie is gonna be fine. I think I would like to actually see it. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that later. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So I'm joining my Discord right now. I'm gonna be in the gaming. You don't need to have anything special added to you. Once I'm there, I'm gonna start showcasing the movie. Everybody can join. If nobody joins, okay, you voted, people. You voted. You voted for this. So nobody joins, I'm gonna be very pissed. um but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be actually cool. Nick Fuentes. Interesting. Emmet, your chat is rad. Hey, Grandpa Muskrat, welcome. So once again, I'm just gonna put the link there. Chat's always been cool. It's filled with cool people. Let me put invite the copy.
Emmett, you said if nobody joined, and I've been here this whole time.
You're not
I feel
joining.
offended. Are
You've
you
never
calling me
joined.
You said
You're nobody.
You said no one is going to join. You just called me nobody. I don't like that.
A boy has no
That's
name.
offended.
Okay.
I'm offended.
A boy has no name. That's the reality.
I'm also offended that everyone has their fucking movie nights when I have to actually get up.
Well, I have nothing to say. They said that it's free for today. I'm not trying to create a movie night out of it. Where the fuck is K2? I'm gonna tell him to join. He doesn't join, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that. Let's see if anybody's live. I'm gonna send you all over there, and that's gonna be the end of the stream. I hope you all enjoy it. We're gonna be watching the movie. There's the movie in the place. I'm gonna send everybody else somewhere that's live. Mm-mm. You know what? It's gonna end the stream. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you very much, everybody, for the support. I'll be in the chat. We're gonna start in 5 minutes. We're gonna start in 10 minutes. We're gonna start the movie in 10 minutes. So I'll be here in the chat. Thank you all for joining me, for having a great day. And for the people who are having a bad day, hope you have a better day. That's why we're gonna watch the movie and join me. You'll have a good time. God bless you all.